I wanted to talk for a moment about the StellarGold series. So as many of you may or may not know, the Stellar series is, as its name suggests, stellar products, but more important is the fact of where they lie in the hierarchy of PS Audio products. So our perfect wave products are the highest level. We have the BHKs, power plants, and those are in the perfect wave series. The Stellar series is a step below that. Still great stuff, still stellar products, but it is less expensive and has not as great performance as you might get with a perfect wave product. And one of the things we wanted to do was to create a line that is between stellar and perfect wave, and that's StellarGold. And how will you know those products? Well, you can, now I've got the top off, so it looks a little nicer than what you're seeing here. But if you just take a look, see this gold bar? Now that's actually real gold, plated. And when you put the top on, it looks really sweet. But that gold bar is what differentiates it. But really, that's only from the outside. The real differentiation is to be found inside. So let's talk about one of the first products here, which is the StellarGold preamplifier that we have here. Now, if you look inside, let's see if you can see it. There's the board for that you can possibly see. See that nice purple board, designed by our engineer, Darren Myers. And this is an extraordinary piece of gear. Let me turn it around so you can see. This preamplifier is discrete, and I'll explain to you what that means. There's the back of the StellarGold preamp. And it's a fabulous sounding preamp. Very big, open, and lifelike presentation to the sound. It's not a BHK preamp, but I'll tell you what, it's barking up the tree at the BHK, giving it a run for its money. So inside is our standard big transformer. This one's actually larger than normal, than what we might find in this. But most important is the circuitry, and you can see it here. These sections, if you can see them, are a beautiful combination of discrete and hand-selected op amps that are built in a complete direct coupled manner, JFET, bipolar, or BJT as a lot of people call it, gain cells that are high slew rate, high bandwidth. I mean, these things go out to hundreds of kilohertz, open loop, and then we close the loop with a little bit of feedback just to clean the thing up. But I mean, these are extraordinary. Their step response in these things, amazing. Just boom. It's the slew rate on them is in the hundreds of volts per microsecond, which is, trust me, a lot. So high speed, high slew rate, very low distortion, even when there's no feedback. These are really extraordinary gain stages designed by Darren. And then around it, as you can see, there is a lot of other stuff around it. That other stuff is kind of what makes this, or finishes off this story, and that is the power supply. You've got the power supply caps, a lot of regulators, and all around here are a lot of multiple regulation stages, linear regulators that are designed to feed these discrete amplification stages and fed by this big transformer. All in all, this is one of the more amazing preamplifiers I have ever heard, and something that I think, if you have a chance, you should give an audition to, the StellarGold preamplifier.